Week 2, NFL. Welcome to Coach's Call on Tap. We're here with Tristan, North Carolina. We got Russell. Finally got him back. He's in Belton over there. And Donnie Nolan, he's back with us. The Slurring Swami is back and ready to roll. We are on week 2. Thank you everybody for listening in. Make sure you comment, like, share, and subscribe. If you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe. Help us out. Coach's Call on Tap. Thank you very much for joining. This is week 2. We're going to go over this weekend's lineup, starting with tomorrow, the Vikings at the Eagles. But before that, Tristan, you got some housekeeping to do for us.
Yep. So real quick, fantasy football for the Coach's Call Fantasy League. We're going to preview some matches. We got L. Scott playing Roland Smoke Sesh, which is Puff. They're both 0-1 looking for their first victory. Then you got McFly playing Chase. They're both 1-0. You got BK playing Perry. Should be a good one. Donnie's playing Ronan. And then I'm going to go ahead and make quick work of Coach Z over here.
Quick work, he said.
I'll tell you what, McFly's a front runner to win this thing. He's got the Dallas defense. Good Lord, them guys are going to be scoring 40 to 60 points every freaking week.
But yeah, anyway. So that's the look ahead to fantasy. And then also quick little recap of the spread bets last week. So Eddie goes 12-5. I go 11-7. Coach and Donnie go 9-7. I'm sorry, 9-8, and then Puff goes 4-13.
Good job, Puff. Out of baby.
Hey, wait a minute. I went 9-8. What did I do? Did I not win the Jets game?
Yeah, you did.
All right.
I tallied it up, buddy. Don't worry.
That was a crazy game, wasn't it?
Still a good week. It was still a very good week. I think we mentioned it before in our recap show. I was 4-4. Thank you very much, Buffalo Bills, for shitting the bed for me. Took me to 4-4 on the week on posted plays, but that's neither here nor there. We are on a brand new week. Welcome aboard, Russell. Thanks for stopping in, my jaded cowboy. We are on week 2, gentlemen. Let's go ahead and kick it off real quick.
Yep.
Tomorrow at 7 p.m. my time, we've got the Vikings visiting the Eagles at -6. If I'm not mistaken, that line was a little bit higher than this.
Yep,
when I first saw it. But Vikings and Eagles -6. Let's go with Donnie. Start us off. What do you think's going to happen on Thursday?
Well, I think we're going to see a lot more of the Eagles like they did the Patriots. I think the Vikings defense is not that good. I mean, they lost to Baker last weekend. Who loses to Baker? And the big thing, though, if you didn't see it today, one of Baker's wide receivers said that Baker was picking up the defensive play calls live and calling them out in the huddle. That tells me that their defense is very, very basic. So I expect the Eagles to pull away with this one.
I got you. Russ, what do you think? I know you're an Eagles hater.
I am an Eagles hater. I do expect them to win the game. They were playing New England last week, so I don't think you can get a gauge of their offense yet until playing a defense like that. Minnesota's defense, like Donnie was saying, last year they were historically bad. I'm taking. I like Minnesota to cover here. I'll take Minnesota in this one.
Good deal.
But I do think Philly's going to win.
Tristan, what do you got?
Vikings showed nothing last week to think that they can keep a game within a touchdown. I'll probably buy the hook and buy 7 just so I don't get hooked. But I like the Eagles.
You like the Eagles. Well, Eddie's Edge, and he is our local idiot savant. He's got Minnesota. He had him at +7.5. We're going to go ahead and keep him on Minnesota at +6. All right. I don't know. He got 7.5 early, but we're going to keep him at Minnesota +6. I don't like it. I don't like Kirk Cousins. I've told you, I told Tristan earlier in our recap show that I just I got to fade Kirk Cousins, but statistically he's good. So now I'm really confused. So give me the Eagles by less than a touchdown at home. I'll take the Eagles -6. Eddie's taking Minnesota +6. Moving on to Sunday. Sunday. The Packers go to Atlanta. Green Bay -1. Is that right? Am I seeing that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, Falcons are getting 1 at home. All right,
Yeah.
let's go and start with you, Russell. What do you think about that?
I'm not sold on Jordan Love. It's in Atlanta. I think Atlanta's got a good running game. They're going to control the clock, and I'm going to take Atlanta as well.
There you go. Tristan, what do you got?
I'm gonna take the Packers here. I'm on the actual other end of what Russell said. I think Jordan Love showed that he can be a very serviceable quarterback. Atlanta's defense isn't that good. And I mean, those 2 picks that they caught last week, they were thrown by a rookie quarterback, making rookie mistakes. So, give me the Packers, and give me Matt LaFleur to outcoach the dude in Atlanta.
The dude in Atlanta.
I don't even know his name.
Donnie, what do you got? You got the dude or the other dude?
I'm actually with Russell on this one. I think the Falcons are a very young team. But I think that win last week gave them a little confidence. And I think you have a little letdown pullback from the Packers. They got a big win over the Bears, but this one's not as easy to get up for. And they probably will take the Falcons a little for granted. So I think the Falcons actually pull this out at home.
Give Eddie the Packers -1, Tristan. And then I'm going to be almost complete opposite of Donnie here. I'll take the Packers too. I don't think it's a letdown spot. I think the Bears are absolutely dog trash. I think they are poverty. And being at home, you should get at least two or 3 points. That being said, it's only 1. Give me Green Bay on the road -1. So let's move on to the Raiders going to the Bills. Oh my gosh. All right. We're not going to talk about the Bills because we can kill that. But the Raiders and Bills, go ahead, Donnie. Let me know where you're at on this one. It's -9.5 at the Bills.
Man, that's a big number considering they're coming off a loss. I mean, I do understand it though. They think the Bills are going to be out for blood. That said, Raiders look pretty decent. I'm not going to lie. They looked a lot better than I expected. But gosh, 9.5 is a big number. That's a tough one. I'm actually going to say the Bills cover. I hate that I'm saying that, but I think they're going to be pissed off. So yeah, let's go with the Bills.
I got you. Tristan, what do you got?
So you're telling me that the Raiders are on the same level as the Texans that you put at a +10 last week? I don't see it. That Bills team, will they be better? Yeah. But I don't think they're good enough to beat the Raiders by 10. So give me the Raiders to cover.
There you go. Russell.
I'm 100% with Tristan. I do think Buffalo is going to win the game, but I don't. That's too big of a number for me. So I'm going Las Vegas.
Yeah, give Eddie's edge. Give him the Raiders +9.5. He had them at +8.5. He's got them at +9.5. Yes, the Bills are going to be better. I agree with you guys. They're going to be better. I think they got the fluke out of the way. I think they had, hopefully Josh Allen got his bad game out of the way. And that was it just happens, right? Let's just hope that just happens. Still, that's a lot of points. You got to make me a believer. So give me the Raiders on the road. Give me the 9.5 points. I like it. I might even buy the hook to take it to 10.
Yeah, I was about to say I'd buy the 10.
Yeah, maybe get the hook to buy it to 10. I don't know. But, I mean, and we'll talk about it later, but I think me and Russell got the Bills on the money line parlay too. Anyway,
we do.
Four of us are on the Raiders, and we got Donnie on the Bills here.
Chalky like usual.
Yeah. I know, man. He must drink a lot of water or something. All right, another noon game. We've got the Ravens, which, man, I thought they were going to look a lot better than that. The Ravens at the Bengals. Cincinnati given 3.5. Go ahead, Russ. What do you got there, buddy?
It's in Cincinnati. Joe Burrow. That was a fluke last week. I like them. Give me the 3.5 for Cincinnati. I'm going to take them. I'm on the Joe Burrow train until I fall off of it. So
there you go.
And it's at home, so that's where I'm at.
Yeah, give Eddie's edge. Give him the Bengals. He likes the Bengals minus 3.5 at home. Also, Tristan, Donnie, what do you got?
Ooh, Ravens look really good last week. I'm going the other way. I'm going Ravens.
Okay, Tristan.
Yeah. So I love you, Donnie, but I thought the Ravens would look better.
They thought it looked like trash.
But hold on. But with that being said,
I need you to change the AP vents tonight.
Hold on, let's mute that.
What is that?
Sorry about that. That's nothing. It's Russell getting in trouble. What do you got, Tristan?
it's fine. We'll start over. I'll cut that
Go
out.
ahead. Go ahead. What do you got?
All right. So I disagree with what Donnie said. I think the Ravens did not look good. But that being said, the Bengals look like absolute dog trash. And I think you got to remember the Ravens didn't play. The Ravens didn't play Lamar the last half of last season. So, I mean, he had a little bit of rust, but I think the Ravens cover, probably even win.
I don't know why. All right.
What did he say?
Eddie's got the Bengals. Eddie's got the
Bengals. Who does Tristan have?
The Ravens.
Ravens.
Okay.
Here's my problem. Is Lamar Jackson. I mean, if you're going to be the dude, be the dude. If not, get out of the way. I disagree with who they have and what I thought was going to happen, Donnie. I thought the Ravens should have looked a hell of a lot better than what they did. They're not contenders to me right now. They're pretenders. The Bengals, I think it's like the Buffalo thing. I think they got it out of the way. It's a fluke. Give me the Bengals minus 3.5 at home. I mean, you're gonna have to convince me that Lamar Jackson is him, and I don't think it is.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
The Ravens have not been that team that blows you out in the last 3 years. They win, they get ahead, and then they run the ball down your throat and waste time. That's what they do. They get you 7, 10 points down, and then they just coast. They do just enough to beat you by the spread.
Just enough to not get in the Super Bowl.
They're not they are not the Dolphins. They're not an explosive team.
That's a fair point. He's not wrong.
No, I mean I completely agree, but you're in the pros, right? And what's the number one objective being in the NFL?
They don't run the score up like
no, that's not the answer. The answer is win a Super Bowl.
When I say they look good, I mean they do exactly what they're built to do. They get ahead, they protect the ball, they let their defense handle it, and then they run it very slowly.
Okay.
They're the opposite of the
I agree.
Titans.
I agree.
They're the opposite of the Titans.
100%. I agree with you. My point is, you're not going to win a Super Bowl playing like they do.
Oh, I agree. I'm not saying
happen.
I disagree.
Yeah.
I'm just saying they win and they. Well, I'm just saying they cover. So yeah.
I got you. No, I completely understand. With all that being said, give me the Bengals minus 3.5.
Already wrote it down.
Okay. We got the Sea Chickens. Boy, did they look horrible at home. I mean, they lost me money, but they looked horrible. And they're going up against the Lions team that everybody's kind of starting to love. You know, they were on the Hard Knocks last year. They're becoming darlings. You know, they're starting to become something. There's something in the air. That coach is being an NFL player himself, and he's got all these other NFL coaches with him. It's just there's something there. With that being said, do the Seahawks bounce back? Does Geno bounce back? Do they do something to rectify the turd floater that they had last week at home? The Lions are given 5 at home. Donnie, let's go ahead and start with you. What do you think's going to happen here?
Well, I mean, I'll be honest. I was not on the Lions last week. I was all Mahomes, and they proved me wrong. I'm man enough to say, hey, they stepped up to the plate and they got it done. So I'll now take the hot hand and run with the Lions.
Okay, Russell.
So not only am I on the Detroit train, I was on them preseason. I called the Lions beating the Chiefs last week. They started 1-6 last year and almost won out last year. They were one of the best teams in the second half last year, and they should have made the playoff. Not only am I taking not only am I taking Detroit in the points, but I would bet the money line on this one as well.
Detroit and the point. Okay. He's got Detroit -5. Tristan, what do you got?
I'm on the Lions. I'm not going to say anything that hasn't been said. Seattle did not look good. They looked like Geno turned it back into fucking Geno. So give me the Lions.
I
Dude.
will say this though: the Rams are better. They're healthy. You know, you're
I
not far off
disagree.
the Super Bowl. They're better than they're going to be better than what you think they are.
I disagree, but whatever.
You always disagree with me.
The Rams are trash.
That's why we asked.
You think
That's why I
Geno
asked you back on
Smith
here.
is LeBron James?
Yeah, okay.
Free agent
Here we go.
pickup of the week. Free agent pickup of the week last week was Tutu Atwell in the draft fantasy.
So Eddie's edge. Now Eddie told me this right here, and I hope it wasn't like what he said about the Steelers. He said the Steelers were going to be electric. He was wrong. He was not wrong often because he hit a bunch, but he says this is where the Seahawks come back. They show you something. Geno plays out his butt, and this is where they start becoming and gelling and doing. So give him the Seahawks plus 5.5, and he's calling this the upset of the week for him. He's going to bet the Seahawks money line also.
All right. Then.
So that's
Thanks
where
for the
he's
donation.
going. That's where he's going. That's where he's going with it. In saying that, did Goff look good as a quarterback to you guys, or was that just, or am I just wrong when I watched? I mean, he looked like a manager. He looked like
He
looked
if
like
you're
a
throwing
good
for
quarterback.
250 yards at Arrowhead with no interceptions and a QBR over 100, he looks like a pretty good damn quarterback to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Give me Goff. Give me Detroit -5.
Hey, guess what
At
quarterback
home.
I'm starting this week in fantasy? Jared Goff.
There we go. Moving on to the Chargers, going to the Titans. 2-0-1 teams. The Chargers are giving 3 to the Titans at home. Well, let's just go to the Tennessee guy. Donnie, what do you got?
Man,
Give it to me, Donnie.
Titans look like dog shit. I mean, their defense is good. Don't get me wrong. Ryan Tannehill can't throw a cat out of the house. People are bitching about Aaron Rodgers getting $70 million on a cap hit. Yeah, the Titans are taking $37 million for a cap hit that a guy that throws a 50% interception to touchdown completion ratio. I'm going to take the Chargers. The play calling was awful. You're taking your main weapon, Derrick Henry, out and putting in Tajay Spears, who is good, but he's better as a running back out of the backfield on a pass route. And you got a guy that can't throw him the fucking ball. So, no, until they turn around and hand the ball to Derrick Henry, I'm gonna take every team against them.
There you go. Russell, what do you got?
I'm taking the Chargers. I'm taking the 3 points, and I would bet the money line on this one as well. I think the Titans are complete dog shit this year.
There we go. Tristan, what do you got, buddy?
I said it last week. The Titans look like a team that somebody tried to put a fantasy draft together, and it's just not working.
Hey, they did cover last week, though.
Okay, yeah. So the Chargers, this is one of those lines that don't make sense to me. I'm gonna probably buy the hook and bet 2.5 and probably put more than 1 unit on it.
There we go. Eddie's edges. He likes the Tigers at 3.5. He likes them even better now at -3.
The Titans or the Chargers?
I mean, the Chargers at 3.5. Now he likes them better at 3. I did coach for 1.5 years in New Orleans, and all I got to say is it ain't no party till you get an A-Bear in it. Give me the Chargers, give me the 3, and I'll see you at the ticket window, boys.
It's the first
That's
clean
a
sweep.
unanimous pick, boys and girls.
Hey, wow, okay. Well, I might put more money on it than that. All right, still at noon, we got the Bears, who I don't know. You just, how can a team be this bad? How can Justin Fields look as lost as he possibly can? I mean, he looks like a 3-year-old boy behind a stick shift of a dually, just not knowing what he's going to do, where he's going to go. And they're going to Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's giving 2.5. So they get Tampa Bay -2.5. Well, Russell, what do you got on that game? What do you think?
I'm all over Tampa Bay here. I think y'all are going to crush me for this, but I think Tampa Bay, especially at home, but Baker's going to be a little better than people think he's going to be this year. I think Tampa Bay's a fringe playoffs team. They may even win the division. I'm not sold on the Saints and Derek Carr.
No.
But I know Tristan, and LeBron's the greatest. I'm just telling you, don't just remember what I'm telling you. Tampa Bay may sneak into the playoffs. They may win that division. So I'm taking Tampa here.
Tristan, what do you got?
I agree with everything you said besides that they're going to win the division. But I actually think we're looking at probably the Bucks somewhere in the middle. But yeah, I got the Bucks covered.
Donnie.
I'm going to say it. Baker may have found the right offensive coordinator to make him work. I mean, he looked really good. Not only did he look really good, he read defenses. He had something that I taught my boys this week. I'm like, listen, you need to be aggressive. That's not saying you need to go out and make mistakes. You need to play aggressive football. He played aggressive football. He attacked, but he was controlled. And then he got pumped up. I'm going to take the Bucks. I mean, until the Bears show me they can beat somebody, I mean, Jordan Love is not that guy. I don't care what you say. I'm taking the Bucks.
Eddie's Edge. He had the Bucks at -3.5. Now he's got them at -2.5. The line dropping a point worries me. It worries me. But I'm going to say this. If it's Baker versus Fields, I'll take Baker to win on a college field. I'll take Baker to win on a high school field. I'll definitely take Baker Mayfield to win on a pro field. If it's those two, dude, give me the Bucks -2.5.
Clean sweep number 2.
Hey, I want to clarify this with Tristan. Okay, I didn't say the Bucks were going to win the division. I did not say that. I said they could win the division.
Same
I also
thing.
said they could be a. No, it's not the same thing. But here's what I'll tell you. I'll bet you right now, and I don't even think I'm going to win, but I'll bet you $100 Tampa wins that division.
The ones on the counter are clean. Here.
What?
I'll bet you $100 Tampa wins the division.
I'm not taking
Make
that
it a
bet.
jersey. Make it a jersey.
Why?
I'm not taking that bet because that's the most tossed up division in the whole fucking league.
I know. That's why I said they could win the division. I'll do a jersey. I'll get you a Dak jersey, bro. I'll get you a Jordan jersey. How about that?
You know what? You have yourself a bet.
Oh,
all right.
Boom. There we go.
I'm going to write it
got
down.
a bet.
Wait,
We got a bet right here. We got a bet. We got a bet.
What kind of bet?
$100 bet.
No,
Oh,
jersey
I'm
bet.
not-
A jersey bet.
A
A
jersey
jersey
bet.
bet. A jersey bet. Tristan and Russell.
That's why Puff's not here this week. He
Russell
lost his jersey
says
bet.
that the Bucks are going to win the Super Bowl. Is that what you said, Russ? What'd you say?
Division.
Win
Oh,
the
division.
division. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. So, but it's not out of the realm of possibility.
You know,
That's all
if
I'm
Tristan ever gets paid his jerseys, he could fill his wall with it.
No,
Well, I can.
I'm calling my jersey.
Trust
off
me,
that
I'm good.
to
I'm
Puff
good
and
on my
tell him to
bets,
send it to
buddy.
Tristan.
All right, let's move on to another noon game. They got a lot of noon games. We got some heavy possibilities here. We've got the Kansas City Chiefs. Excuse me. We got the Chiefs going to the Jags. KC -3.5. This was the Jags that you were high on, Donnie. Really high on last week. I'll start with you. What do you think? KC -3.5 at the Jags.
Listen, I'll be honest. Colts played a lot better than I thought they would. I never expected that to happen. That said, I also expected the Chiefs to play a lot better than they did, and they didn't. So give me the Jags and the points. Let's go.
Jags and the points. Hey, you know what? Eddie's Edge is with you on that one. He loves the Jags here, +3.5. Here's another thing. Here's the other one. This is also an upset game for him. He says take the Jags on the money line. The Chiefs are a no-show. They're a no-go. They are no bueno. Take the Jags. As a matter of fact, you can take the Jags and the Seahawks, parlay them together, make all kinds of money as far as Eddie goes. That's his pick. Russell, what do you got?
I say take the Jags. I say take the money line, and I say punch Jacksonville's ticket to the AFC Championship game this year because they're that good. They're up and coming. Watch out.
Tristan, what do you got, buddy?
I couldn't agree more with Eddie. I really couldn't. I mean,
my.
I'm so serious.
But you can't agree with me, bro.
No, fuck you. I I'm just playing. I'm just playing. No, I don't think if you were to bet them to make the AFC Championship game, I'd say that's a really good bet. I think the Chiefs start 0-2, and then we start seeing headlines coming around saying what happened to the Chiefs.
Yeah. Dude, this is a clean sweep. Give me there's nothing to be said. Give me this Jags -3.5. I might buy the hook down to 3 just to be safe.
Clean
I'm not going to bet
number 3.
Yeah, and here we go.
That's
This
another
is the
unanimous.
This is you know what, Tristan, this might be another money line play for me on the Jags. I don't know.
Yeah.
But let's move on to the Colts, another noon game. Colts and Texans. Indy giving 1 to the Texans at home. They're both 0-1. CJ Stroud coming out of a 242-yard game. What do you think, Russell? Let's start with you. What do you think, Colts and Texans Indianapolis -1?
This is one of the harder games for me to look at this week. I think the Texans are going to be much improved over last year. I do like CJ Stroud, but Anthony Richardson really impressed the shit out of me last week. I think the Indy defense is a little bit better than they were last year. Indy still has that offensive line, so I'm going to take Indy in the points.
Indy in the points. I got you, Donnie. What you got, buddy?
I'm with him. I think the Colts played extremely well. I mean, they definitely surprised Jacksonville. I mean, I told you to buy Jacksonville, and it did hit. I wasn't very confident in it in the third and fourth quarter, though. I mean, I thought, well, shit, this is a fucking waste. I mean, they may not even win the game, but they ended up pulling out the buy up. But I thought they would blow them out. I'm going to take the Colts on this one and the points.
Tristan, hello.
I'm gonna take every time. So I was watching Red Zone all day on Sunday, and every time they showed the Ravens and Texans game, CJ Stroud was running for his life all game. He didn't play terrible, but he was definitely running around a lot. So give me the Colts. I think they played a better game, and I think they win this by a touchdown.
Eddie's Edge tells you to take the Texans -1.5. So definitely. No, wait a minute. Plus, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He wants the Texans at +1. This is another one just because of the line. You know, Richardson, great job, and everything. I'm just looking at the line and at home. You should be getting 2 or 3 points just for playing at home. The line's only 1. It's suspect. Give me the Texans +1.
Did he take the Texans or the Colts? You kind of lost me there.
No, Texans. He took the Texans +1. So we're on the Texans +1. Let's move to the afternoon game. The 49ers visit Matt Stafford and the Rams. San Francisco's given 8 to the Rams. It was 8.5 down to 8. Russell, go ahead. What do you got, buddy?
All right, so I can give Tristan something to rebut. I am taking the Rams. It's at home. They still have Sean McVay. They still have Aaron Donald. They have a healthy Matt Stafford. The receivers, they look good. Yeah. They really did look good. They went up into Seattle and beat them. I think San Francisco is going to win the game. I think San Francisco's the best team in the league. I'm reluctant to say that, but I think the Rams can cover 8 points. I just at home. I think it's going to be a close game, and I'll take the Rams.
Attaboy. Tristan, what do you got?
Give me the Niners. I mean, that defense.
Of course.
I think that defense looks great. I don't think Stafford is going to have many people to throw to. The Rams aren't the Seahawks. The Seahawks have a bottom 32 defense in this league. The Rams receivers are going to play a real defense this week. You're not going to have Cooper Kupp out there. Give me the Niners by murder.
All right. Eddie's Edge tells you to take the Rams +8.5. He's going to take the Rams +8 now. So Eddie's on the Rams. Donnie, what do you got?
Listen, I think this game is a very weird game. Tutu Atwell showed that he can step up and make the plays. I think his stat line was like 6 for 130. I'm going to take the Rams on a late cover, but if you want a player prop, Christian McCaffrey injured.
I don't think that's crazy.
Next.
Tristan.
I think you take that player prop every game of the year, and you're going to win
I
sooner or
agree.
later.
You will.
Probably so. Probably so. Everything in my gut is telling me to take the Rams +8 at home. It's too much, too many points. I just think it's too many points. The Niners, I do agree, are a very, very good team. But 8 points, man. I mean, Matt Stafford is still a good quarterback. I mean, he's a decent quarterback. I don't even know what a good quarterback is in the NFL anymore. But Matt Stafford puts up points. You know, I know it just to me, from 1 week to another, doesn't matter who they played, how they played. You know what? I'm sorry for talking like this. Give me the Rams +8. That's too many freaking points. Just give me the Rams +8, and let's move on.
Tristan's a lone dog.
I like it.
Yeah, he likes that. He likes being the lone wolf. One-man wolf pack. Speaking of one-man wolf pack, at 3:05 we got the Giants. 0-1 at the Cardinals. 0-1. The Giants are given 5.5 points on the road. Donnie, start with you.
Cardinals did not look that bad. I mean, Joshua Dobbs, I didn't even know he was still in the league because I thought he's listing himself as the UT alumni press, whatever. I don't even fucking know. I thought he was out of the league. Instead, he started, and he looked a lot better than Mr. Xbox himself. So I'm gonna take the Cardinals +5.5 at home.
There you go. Tristan, what do you got?
I'm gonna take the Giants to cover. I think they have a nice bounce back. Where's this game at, Rick?
It's in Arizona. It's at
Arizona.
State Farm. Yeah, Glendale.
Okay. The Cards hung around with the Commanders last week, but I think the Giants have a big bounce back spot. I think they'll run it down their throats with Saquon. I think the Giants will be fine. They'll win by like a touchdown or so.
There you go. What do you think, Russell?
I agree with Tristan. I don't think the Giants are as bad as they looked on Sunday night. I think the Dallas defense, being a division opponent, we just really made them look bad. So I don't think. I mean, who did the Cardinals play last week? The Redskins.
Commanders.
Yeah.
Redskins.
Yeah, Redskins.
Yeah, Commander.
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't want to offend anybody. Jesus.
I don't care. It's the Redskins. Yeah, give me the Giants to cover that all day.
I like it. And I like it even more because Eddie's Edge likes the Giants. We had them at -4.5. We like them even better at -5.5. Let's roll. More money coming in. Let's rock and roll. We like the Giants.
Yep.
Now we got the Jets and the Cowboys. Can the Cowboys do it again? Can they play defense like that again? Because it was so impressive. I mean, I told Tristan in our recap show, the Cowboys played this well. The Longhorns played this well. There ain't a Mexican in South Texas that has gone to work this week. They have been partying balls all week long. Mira, los Longhorns y los Cowboys, puro pinche cowboy. I mean, it is a party in Texas, bro. Puro pinche cowboy. You like that, right?
Mucho dinero.
Shout out to El Chiflado over there in the 956. But anyway, we got the Jets going to the Cowboys. The Cowboys are giving 9. Donnie, let's start with you. Go ahead.
Boy, 9. Listen, the Cowboys looked great last week. But here's the question. Are the Jets the destiny team? I mean, I said it on last week's podcast, and then I changed my mind when we actually went to the TikTok bets, and I took the Bills. I'll be honest. Man, Rodgers goes down, Zach steps up, but the part that played the biggest part in that game was the Jets defense. They got down a little bit, and they were just resilient. When they got to, 16 points going into the second half, and they said, no more. We're done. 9 points. Look for Dak to throw at least 2 interceptions. Give me the Jets plus the points. I think the Cowboys may win, but I'm going to take the Jets, Jets.
So
From the Smurn Swami.
I'm gonna piggyback on Donnie a little bit. So he didn't have to throw the ball, 15, 20 yards. He didn't have to throw the deep out. He didn't have to throw the deep in. He didn't have to throw the post or the fade or anything. He didn't have to. They're doing everything they can, and they even said it. They even said it on TV. The offense coordinator doing everything they can to not let Dak lose us the game. A $70 million quarterback, they're doing everything they can to not let him lose the game. He's going to have to throw it deep sooner or later. He's going to be under a little distress sooner or later. The Giants couldn't do it. The Jets are pretty freaking good defense, right? I mean, that's why the total's at 38 right now. I don't know. Let's take it to our jaded cowboy. Let's hear what he has to say. Talk to me. Dallas -9. What do you think, Russ?
Well, I will say this. The Jets defense is that good. The Jets defense is right there with Dallas's defense. Let's be honest. Dak is an overpaid game manager.
Agreed.
The game's in Dallas, but I think this is like a 10-7 game. I think this is take the under, take it to the bank. It's going to be a very low-scoring game. Dallas will win the game. Zach Wilson fuck up just enough. Cowboys will be able to rely on their run game. But where Dallas' defense is vulnerable is their run defense. They're not great against the run. If you saw that first drive against the Giants, the problem is, I do think that the Jets will cover. Low-scoring game. Take the Jets and the points. Dallas will win. I would take the money line on Dallas, but definitely Jets to cover the spread.
Well, I don't know if I said this or not, but Eddie's got the Cowboys -9 all the way. He says it's not even going to be close. Take the Cowboys -9. Tristan, what do you got?
Man, I'm on the Cowboys to cover. I don't know if y'all watched the whole game, Monday Night Football. Zach Wilson,
Of course I did.
He still looked like Zach Wilson.
Of course he did.
Yeah, Zach Wilson was still seeing ghosts. He's just like Sam Darnold a few years ago. But of course they pulled out a miracle punt return in overtime for the movie ending in 9/11, whatever. Give me the Cowboys by fucking murder.
Wow, murder. I'm not going to overthink this. It's still Zachy Poo over there. I know Jets have a good defense and all that, but I just think the Cowboys are light years ahead. I like what they're doing running the ball. I like the short throws. I like them holding on to the ball. They're just controlling the game. I love it. If they can do that, I think the Cowboys win maybe 21-7, something like that. I don't think it's enough points. Give me the Cowboys -9. I never thought I'd say that.
If you thought Zach Wilson was struggling seeing like Greg Rousseau running at you, wait till you see Micah fucking Parsons running at you.
Yeah. The Cowboys are just they're nasty. So nasty.
They really are.
All right, put a pinche cowboy here. All right. Another one at 325. We got the Redskins at the Broncos. Denver giving 3.5. I don't know how. I think Sam Howell looked really good, man. He didn't look bad. He didn't look bad. Tristan, let's do this the other way. You go first. What do you got?
So this is one of those weird games that I'm not going to put a dime on, but I'm going to take the Broncos to cover. I think they have enough to cover in that game.
Donnie?
I'm on the other side. I think this is a very low scoring game. I think it's probably 14-17. Maybe it's 15-14. I think neither team has shown me they can score the ball. Like they're not the Dolphins. Neither team is the Dolphins. Neither team is the Cowboys. Neither team is the Niners. Hell, neither team is the Buccaneers, which is scary because Baker's there. So give me the under, and then give me the Commander Skins.
+3.5. There we go. Eddie's Edge, he loves the Commanders in this game, +3.5. I love the Commanders at 3.5. I love it because I'm with you, Donnie. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. The lower the scoring game, the more I love the dog, especially at 3.5. Give me Washington +3.5. Give Eddie Washington 3.5. Russell, what do you got on this game?
This game's in Mile High. I think the Commanders were, they're the Redskins. It's in Denver. Sean Payton's going to get this thing turned around pretty quick up there. They got some talent. Take Denver in the point, and I would even take the money line in this game.
I like Sean Payton. I hope he does turn it around. I just don't think it's going to.
Need to start getting rid of that quarterback.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen here.
So sucks.
Let's see. We have a Sunday night game at 7:20 at the Patriots. We got the Dolphins. Dolphins going to the Pats. Miami -3 over and under 46.5. Let's start with you, Russ. What do you got on the Dolphins? -3 at the Patriots.
I was extremely impressed with Miami. Of course, they were playing the Chargers defense, which is just with all the stars they have on their defense, you'd think they wouldn't be trash, but they're fucking trash. So I think that was a little exaggerated. I'm taking New England at home and the points. I think Miami may win the game, but it'll be a very close game. New England's defense is very good. So it's Belichick. He's having a little extra time to prepare. I'm taking New England and the points.
There we go. Donnie, what do you got?
Listen, this Dolphins team is explosive. McVay, isn't it McVay? And then
Mike
his name?
McDaniel. Mike McDaniel.
McDaniel. Sorry, the slurring Swami is speaking. Mike McDaniel has got this team on high octane. Now that said, their defense sucks. I mean, let's be serious. They suck. I mean, they're the girl on the corner of the street. So they're not very good. But that said, Mac Jones is not that guy. So give me the Dolphins minus murder, as Tristan likes to say. Buy this one up and see me at the bank.
Tristan, what do you got?
So I disagree with Donnie saying that their defense is trash. They play the Chargers. I mean, Herbert's going to get his every game. And so
Agreed.
But with that being said, I got the Dolphins covering. I don't think this one is by murder though. It is primetime games.
Yeah.
Typically tend to be close. And so I like the Dolphins by like.
What happened last week?
Shut the fuck up. I said typically.
Yeah, you also said Jags -20.
I knew where he was going. I just beat him to the pass.
So I got Dolphins by like 6.
Yeah, I like the Dolphins. I'm gonna ride Tua. I already told you Eddie likes the Dolphins, right? Eddie's on the Dolphins. Eddie's edge on the Dolphins. I like the Dolphins. I think this is going to be a low scoring game. I don't know this thing gets to 30, guys. That's just me. It's at the
I'll be
Patriots.
surprised if this game doesn't get to 30 by halftime.
Oh wow, okay. Well, that's okay. Beautiful. Now I'm definitely betting the under. But I just think I'm gonna ride Tua, man. I agree with you, Donnie. They're explosive. I'm gonna ride him. Hopefully he doesn't get hurt. I'm gonna ride him till they buck you or don't ride him at all.
Till the wheels fall off.
So give me the Dolphins minus the 3, please. And then we're on to Monday night. We got 2 games on Monday night. That I don't know how that happened, but they did it. Great job. We've got the Saints at the Panthers, Browns at Steelers. I'm going to go ahead and save the Panthers game to last because I want Tristan to talk a little bit about them. Let's go to the Browns at the Steelers. Eddie thought the Steelers were going to be electric. He's eating his words now. He hates it. The Browns are -2.5 at the Steelers. Eddie's Edge likes the Browns -2.5. So he's going to take the Browns -2.5. Tristan, what do you like in that game?
I'm with Eddie. I like the Browns. I think the Steelers are going to get right. I just don't think it's going to be here. Where's this game at?
This is at Pittsburgh.
It's in Pittsburgh.
Okay, so that's why this spread is probably what it is. But I liked everything I saw from Cleveland. So give me the Browns.
I got you. Donnie, what do you got, Donnie?
I'm on the other side. I think the Steelers got punched in the mouth early. They got down, and I mean, they're not a team that can come back. They are the Ravens. They have that same Ravens offense where they get ahead and they try to pound it down your throat. I think the Browns doesn't have that explosiveness that the Niners do. I mean, they're over there worried about Deebo Samuels, and Ayuk ate them up. So I'm going to take the Steelers on a bounce back and take them on the money line.
Ah, dang, here we go. Got a little upset brewing in Pittsburgh. Russell, what do you got?
Well, the only thing that's going down anybody's throat is some nachos down Donnie's throat. So Cleveland made Joe Burrow look like fucking Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
He made him look like Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, wow.
Oh, damn.
Jeez.
Easy.
Hit me in the Achilles.
Easy.
Cleveland is for real. That defense with Myles Garrett, they were lining Myles Garrett over the fucking center, and it wasn't even fair.
Wasn't that beautiful? Wasn't that just
It was
beautiful?
beautiful game planning. The Browns are for real, and I wouldn't be shocked. I'm not betting another jersey on this, Tristan. I wouldn't be shocked to see Cleveland win that division. I'm taking Cleveland. I'm taking the points, and I'm taking the money line.
There we go. What do we got? Donnie, you already said your pick.
What do you have, Rick?
Hey, it's on you, Rick.
Oh, yeah. Eddie's edge, he has the Browns -2.5. I'm the same way. I don't think there's a bounce back. I think this is probably a 14-10 game, a 20-10 game. I don't think this game either gets to 30. Give me the Browns -2.5. I just think it's too much. I really like the Browns right now. And then we're going to go to the Saints at the Panthers. The Saints go to the Panthers. The line is Saints -3 over and under 39.5. So we're going to start with Russell. Russell, let's start with you. We're going to save the best for last. Russell, let's start with you. Saints -3 at the Panthers. What do you got, buddy?
Saints still have that defense. Carolina's got a rookie quarterback. I don't care if it's in North Carolina. Give me New Orleans. Take the points. Take the money line all day. This is the easiest one of the week.
Wow. Donnie, what do you got, Donnie?
I mean, the Saints defense made Tannehill look like he was throwing from high school, which is not hard to do. But that said, Derek Carr was pumped up. He made great passes. I still think the Titans have one of the top 5 defenses in the league, but he made them look bad. He exposed some cornerbacks. Give me the Saints, and I would say buy it up.
Wow. Okay. Eddie's edge has the Saints -3. He loves the Saints -3. So here's I don't know much. I'm not going to pretend I know much, but I do know a guy that's named David Carr, a quarterback for New Orleans. That Carr kid, I'm fading him. I got to fade him. I got the Panthers +3 at home. Give me the Panthers +3 at home. All right, here we go. We've all been waiting for this right here. All been waiting for this. The Carolina homeboy, North Carolina, Mr. Tristan Dunn. What do you got, buddy?
All right. Here we go. So one thing that I noticed about Frank Reich as the Panthers head coach is he seems to be easing this entire team into what he's trying to do here. So he had the offensive starters and defensive starters had very limited play time during preseason. And they were not ready for that game Sunday, period. That's why they got beat like they did. But at the same time, that game was very winnable. I think as this season goes on, as these games get played, we get better and better and better. I got the Panthers covering, probably even winning Monday Night Football in Charlotte for Bryce's home debut.
Let's go, baby. I love it. I love it. Hey, guys, there's something that we're going to do here, and we're going to do it when we have special guests or when we don't. We got 4 of us right now. We're going to do something new. It's called Coach's Call. Coach's Call 14 Parlay of the Week. All right, we're going to give you, each one of us is going to give you our best play.
Spread? Best spread play?
Yeah, best spread play. We're going to give you the best spread play we got. We're each going to get one. You're going to hear us talk about it now. We're going to discuss it because I might not like one, and I'm going to have to defend one. I don't know. But we're going to come up with 4, and we're all going to bet it, okay? And you can go on our Discord. Now, it's not going to be a big bet. It's probably going to be a quarter bet or something. I'll probably put like $33 on it or something like that on this 4-teamer, okay? But we're gonna go with a 4-man parlay. I'm gonna go and start with Donnie. Donnie, give me your best bet of the weekend.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Best bet of the weekend.
It's for the parlay, buddy.
For
you want me to start? I'll start if you want me to.
No. I don't mind starting.
Go ahead.
I have no problem starting. Give me the Dolphinios to run away with this game because I already called it. It's my game of the week. Dolphins by, as Christian says, 187.
Here we go.
Murder.
All right. Does anybody have a problem with the Dolphins on here, guys?
I know Russ picked Patriots.
I did, but I could very well see that happening.
I mean, you taking money line.
I am taking money line. But yeah, no, I can live with that.
Okay.
All right, we got the Dolphins 1. Tristan, what do you got?
I'm gonna go with one that we all picked, and I think it's a layup. Give me Chargers -3.
Okay. What's another one that we all picked? Was it the Bucks?
Yep, Bucks.
Yeah, that was going to be mine. Give me the Bucks.
All right.
All right, Russell. Give me
All
your
right,
best
so
play right here, bud.
Y'all are gonna have a problem with this one, but I am telling you, the Rams will cover at home.
I don't have a
Against the
problem with it.
Niners.
I have the Rams as well.
Everybody has that but me, Russell. You had to do that. You did that on purpose, as a matter of fact.
You think my memory's that good? I'm 41 years old. I've been drinking.
Oh, we can do another one. I want to be sure about this. Russ, do
It
you have
has to be
enough?
a consensus.
I mean, I'd
Yeah.
like
I like
give
it. I like it.
I can give in on that. I can give in on
Well,
well,
my
I mean, it's
second
plus
choice
8.5.
my second choice would have been Detroit in the money line.
That's a good one, too.
that. I like that more.
All right, we'll go with that one.
Detroit money line. Bucks, Chargers, Dolphins, Detroit money line.
Yep.
All right. So what is it? Dolphins -3, right?
Yeah.
Chargers
Dolphins
minus
-3,
3.5.
and then Bucks minus what, 2.5?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, that's our it's our 14 parlay. You listeners out there, if you're listening to it, tell us what you think about this 14 parlay. Now, this is just a quarter bet for some of us. I don't know. Some of these guys might bet more than a quarter. I usually just leave my bets or my parlays at a quarter unit. But like I said, I'm probably gonna put $33 on this. I don't know what it pays yet, but we can figure that out. We can figure that out pretty quick. Guys, you guys, anything else? Anything else going into the week? Anything you're looking forward to? Anything you see? Anything you're excited about in the NFL?
Nope.
Donnie?
I do like a couple prop bets. I think there's going to be some interesting plays as far as like, defense versus offense type things. If you are into prop bets, which you may or may not be, I like Dak over half. I think he said it half for interceptions. I think he's guaranteed at least one. If you want to buy it up to 2. I think that's a good one. If you do like those type of prop bets, again, I think Waddell over, I think it's 67.5 yards. Tyreek had a big week last week. They're going to be doubling him. Everybody's going to be on him. Waddle will be wide open. So I like Waddell for over on yardage. And like I told you earlier, if you can get this bet it. McCaffrey injured. Sorry, Tristan.
All right. I think we lost Coach. I'm going to go ahead and end this here. Russell, you like anything?
If I was going to take a prop bet, I won one last week on Josh Allen with the 1 interception.
Okay.
I would take that again.
Okay.
I think Josh Allen will definitely throw a pick this week.
All right, cool. So, all right, guys, this is the pivot show, and we had a little bit of technical difficulties today. We apologize, but I think overall we closed it out pretty strong. So, we'll catch you guys next week. Adios.
Adios.
All right, boys.